All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? We're going to try to play ourselves some Doctor Doom. And this plays a few interesting new cards, and we're going to see how these interactions work. This might be an absolute train wreck. It might be super sweet. But all right, we're starting with the Mind Stone because it does help us ramp up, obviously. And, you know, if you get to blink Doctor Doom, you do get a bunch of Doom bots, so it's not like the worst thing. We have Dark Deed, which is one of the new removal spells. Probably not the best removal to play, but it's not bad. We're gonna just so we can play some new cards. We're gonna get this one in there. Strategic Betrayal, way to get rid of graveyards, which is nice. Obviously, we do have the Soul Stone again to be able to ramp, and maybe replay our Doctor Dooms, perhaps. We do have the Ooze, and I do like the Ooze just because it's another way to get rid of graveyards. But we are making like Doom bots and other things that we can just put counters on, and then we just get to keep having those, which isn't bad. Cutzel's Flanker, another way to get rid of graveyards, but a little bit of trickery to help us out. And this all matters because we do have Ketramos hanging out in the list. Biza, the Bounding Spring. We've probably all played against this and got tired of seeing it after some point. Day of Judgment, obviously to sweep the board. A fun bit of interaction, though, is Luke Cage, Power Man. One, it's a 2/5, right? So it can block a lot of stuff. But if you attack with it and then decide you want to play Day of Judgment or even Deadly Cover Up, it doesn't die because he has Indestructible until end of turn. So that's a little quirky and weird, but we'll see. And then Doctor Doom. If you don't know what Doctor Doom is, a 6-mana 3/3. He makes 2 3/3 colorless robot, villain, artifact, creature tokens called Doom Bots. And then as long as you control an artifact creature or a plane, Doctor Doom is indestructible. Obviously, we'd like to hold on to those Doom Bots. And we get to draw a card and lose a life at the beginning of our end step. And then there's the cloning of shredders. So if any of these creatures are in the graveyard and we just want more copies of them, we can go get them with this, just because I think it's cool as a fun addition. As usual, if you want to buy any Magic cards, you want to buy this crazy deck or any other deck that we feature on the channel, or maybe just outfit your commander deck, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. It's TOAMagic.com. And you can just put in my code DRAGON, just DRAGN, and it'll save you 5% on everything you buy over on their website. So go save some money and support the channel. But all right, let's go hop in and see if Dr. Doom can pull off his dastardly plans. Yeah, having, I don't know, 4 Soul Stones is probably enough. 6 might be too many, but we'll figure it out. We might have to play Cutzel's Flanker just to scry. Badger Mole. Well, never mind. I guess we're gonna. Well, if we Strategic Betrayal, they get the land back. Yeah, alright, fine. Slows their mana down still. I think it's worth it. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Never mind. Strategic Betrayal. Yeah, I got it. I was like, wait a minute. Why'd they do that for? I get it. Well, we don't have the mana, so we're just going to pass the turn. All right. Draw and discard. Or I guess discard, then draw. Rummage, not loot. Oh, they're discarding Burst Lightnings? Oh, bro. We're in trouble. All right, well, we'll go ahead and cast it, knowing it's not going to get to block. But we do get to scry and gain some life, which is the important part. Yeah, 0 chance it's getting to block. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't like it. That's all I know. Can you do anything with 5 mana that's scary? I don't think so. Man, this is gonna be famous last words, but we're just gonna have to get rid of a graveyard. Because I don't know what the opponent's doing, but it ain't good. I mean, it's good, it's just bad for us. Oh my gosh, really? Holy smokes, and we don't have any of our sweepers in hand. This is gonna be a disaster. Is it Thor? It's Progenitus. Yeah, all right, man. You got Progenitus, I guess. Why not? All right, well, I guess we'll remove their graveyard. Actually, I don't know. Maybe Ugh. Ugh. I'm just like, do we just have to look for a sweeper? I think so. I think whatever else they're doing, they're just going to have to do it. All right. No luck. That is bad times. I mean, we're dead in 2 turns, right? Well, technically we're at 21. Oh, they had another one? Okay. Well, Doc Samson, that's the least of our concerns, at least. And we did not find any help. That's disappointing. All right, well, we're going to play Dr. Doom. Not that he does much. All right, well, we're dead anyway. You got it. So, having the realization of we probably have too many mind stones, or actually too many stones. I think we only need 4. We don't need 6. However, that does free up 2 slots. So I got to figure out what those 2 things should be. Is it another like strategic betrayal? Maybe. I wouldn't hate that. But then we still have 1 more slot for something else. What does chat want this slot to be? I will let y'all get to participate in this process. Modok. I don't know if this is a Modok deck, but no, Modok would get rid of small creatures. I don't know what else we should put in this spot. I mean, do we put a Planeswalker? Maybe could be in one of these. Something that makes the opponent sacrifice creatures could be good. I was thinking about. Well, we're probably not going to play the Black Paradigm. That doesn't really work. That doesn't really fit with what we're doing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there should be something else. There's got to be like 1 more reasonable card we can play here. I just don't know what I want it to be. Let's look at. I don't know. It could be anything. Whatever's interesting that we could play in here. That makes sense. I'm just gonna look at different sources while everybody's. You know what? You know what? I just realized we don't have a way to get rid of artifacts. So what if we just played like straight up disenchant? That's probably terrible. Or I guess we could exile artifacts too. Either one would be fine, I suppose. Though requisition rate, I do kind of like. Hey Stella, how's it going? Welcome to the late portion of the chat or the stream. Yeah, it probably needs to be something like that. I don't think. Yeah, it's probably got to destroy artifacts. I mean, there's cease and desist, but it's the long way to destroy stuff. I think with white, you can just do it a lot cheaper. So probably, I don't know, requisition rate isn't the worst. Authority of the Consuls is a fine card. I don't hate authority. I don't think that's what I'm looking to do right now, though. I think in an early access thing, we should be doing stuff that's more fun than that. But 2 requisition rates still leaves a card available. I don't know what we want it to be. Or maybe, let me look up Exile Artifact. We also don't have any instant speed removal. I'm realizing that. We have Strategic Betrayals. We have the Sweepers, but we don't have any of the... Oh, that's not true. That's not true. We have Dark Deeds in here. Perilous Snare. White Auracite's not bad. It does give us mana to do stuff later. Are we just gonna rock like 1 Liliana? Though we could play 1 Darkness Crystal. I did rock this in a control deck recently, and it was kind of fun. Aang's Iceberg isn't bad. That's a good choice. Yeah, Erode is fine. I don't think we need to Erode, though. I feel like we have enough removal that Erode isn't really necessary. But yeah, I do. Maybe we just put 1 Darkness Crystal, because we could just get the opponent's creatures, which is fine. Okay, let's keep it. I think we'll have to make do with this. I say make do like it's not any good. Howling Wing. Okay. Well, that makes things a little bit easier since we found a Day of Judgment. Okay, so now it's just, you know what? I was going to say how long until we sweep the board, but I'm going to go ahead and just play the Darkness Crystal here. Do we just go for all the big value now? No, we need one more mana, right? Yeah. Because we want to play Ketramos and Day of Judgment, because then those all get exiled. In the turn. It's kind of risky to even play a creature here since these things could trigger and do all kinds of damage. So I think they just happen. And we'll figure out a way to deal with it later. We will be doing some scrying. Oh boy, don't need the other soul stone, but another bees is probably not bad since we're going to be pretty low on life here. Let's attack and see how you would like to approach this. There you go. I was hoping I get a little extra value out of it in some way before we wipe the board. All right, that's 3 triggers for good old Ketramos. We're up to 15. What else are we doing? All right, let's go ahead and just play Ibiza. We can also just get a creature of theirs from here, which we'll probably be sacrificing at some point. Oh, a road, sure, I'll take. That's fine. Seems good. Where'd I get the life from? Did I miss something? Oh, that's weird. Oh, because we still hadn't resolved the Biza. It was still on the stat. That's what's going on. I was like, wait a minute. That didn't seem right. All right, I guess I can stay. Why not? I mean, we're going to be just making their creatures, I guess. I mean, why are we doing it? Ooh, wait. Yeah, Colleen Wing says, whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control. Okay, then. Let's not do that just yet. Ugh. All right, fine. We at least get a card, I guess. Or not. Never mind. Just kidding. All right. Dr. Doom, where are you? Let's make one of your guys. Let's make a Repartee guy, because those have menace. And then pass the turn. Yeah, all right. I mean, eventually, this Ketramos is going to do some crazy stuff. Let's get another one. Pass the turn. This is all really just to sacrifice it to be able to start recurring pieces. No other real reason. because we have to make a sacrifice to the soul stone. Yeah. All right. Did they top deck a card? Practice offense would have been baller. Yeah, we have 2 dead judgments. Our hand's pretty gross. Yep, Biza's coming in, obviously. Ugh, Demolition Field. Man, where are our cards? We're not missing mana, I'll tell you that much. That much I know. Let's go ahead and just Dead Judgment. Whatever. Now we can attack with Ketramos. Oh, can we not? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right, well, Ketramos did the thing. And we didn't see the other stuff, sadly. Like, we have other creatures and things, we just didn't see them. That was very sad. This is keepable. Don't know if that means it's good, but it's keepable. Well, I might just get beat down by Quicksilver before I get to do anything. We'll see. I mean, at least we have double Visa and we can play it on 3. So that's kind of nice. Wow, go get some equipment. Oh, chainsaw. Yep, makes sense. Oh, not that. It's going to be kind of weird for Prim because he's probably going, oh, it's PowrDragn. I'll just get this chainsaw. I'm gonna have creatures. It's like, nope, I don't really have creatures right now. That's not the business that we're in, or at least not small ones anyway. Yeah, Visa number 1. Not that Shelter by Ghost doesn't still work. But we will definitely want a sweeper sooner rather than later. There's good old Buster Sword. And we have not drawn anything helpful here. That's disappointing. Let's see. If we Demolition Field for 2, search for a land. I was just thinking if like we Demolition Field, crack it, go get a land, we still have 3 mana available, and then we could still Cutthul's Flanker. So like maybe we do that. But we'll see. Man, I'm one of the people like I don't mind Chick-fil-A. I think it's fine, but I feel like it's overhyped a little bit. I know some people are gonna want to hate me for that, but Cap Shield. All right. You got it. And a Lost Jite. Alrighty then. Let's. Oh, I can't play anything on their turn. I forgot. Ha ha ha. Let's go ahead and just try to make our life a little easier. Go get a planes. Wow. That's hurtful. All right, there's at least a deadly cover-up. That's something. Man, we found so much mana. Is this what you always feel like playing control decks? Is it worth it to attack with a Biza here? I'm like, what are you gonna do? Probably not worth it. We'll just wait and block. We're not the beatdown. That's not what we're trying to do. Yep. Sure. You got it. We'll block with this little knucklehead. Because why not? All right, let's go ahead and blast away with the deadly cover-up. Actually, you know what? We might as well just signal it's coming anyway. We're losing the creatures. Might as well just attack. Whatever. Anytime this happens, you know your opponent's about to sweep the board, right? There's zero secrets. All right. But the thing is, when you're in a field with so many legends, it's quite possible they just have other ones in hand already, you know? I can actually play Biza to get cards this time. Or a card. Yep. You got it. Jennifer Walters, sure. That actually works out because we can Biza and then activate. This is what, 6? Oh, well, that's fun. All right, let's see what this amounts to. I mean, it makes sense. You can equip and equip. And then all we're doing is just blinking a Biza right now. Where's Dr. Doom when you need him? Get them extra cards. Yeah, I mean, you get to tap my Biza if you want to attack. Yeah, that makes sense. And you still get to put a counter on the... yeah, that's fine. Get to untap some lands if you want to replay something. Man, we have not... I think we've genuinely played a land every turn. That's not really where you want to be, I don't think. Oh, there you go. Get Biza. That makes sense. Yep, that's not going to do a whole lot here. I mean, I guess we do it. Is it a... Wait. Is it a May? Yeah, exile up to 1. All right, might as well. I mean, what else are we doing? Man, this is where having a Dr. Doom would be awesome. Yep, good old Buster Sword. Do a bajillion damage, put stuff into play for free. You got it. I mean, we're just doing nothing. I mean, just drawing lands and sitting here. Oh, perfect card for them to find, actually. Ooh. All right. So I have to wait so that we can try to get rid of Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh, I can't because it has to be on my turn. Whatever. We're in bad shape anyway. Iron Man suit. That works. Attach it to something crazy. Hit me for $1 billion. You got it. Sure. Why not have a cap? Makes sense. Wow, we literally played a land every turn but one. All right. Well, we're not going to win those. Like, okay, let's keep this. Man, you know what? I tried that harmonized trio when it first came out, and it just didn't do anything for me to make me happy. Now, opponent's just playing Merfolk here, so obviously you go for it. But it definitely did not hit me the way I was hoping. If we play Mind Stone this turn, we have 4 mana next. That doesn't really change anything, though, right? Okay, let's just do this. Slow them down a bit. All right. All right, we take one. They apparently did not hit whatever it is they were looking for. So now, like, is it a counter? Nope, they're just dudes apparently. All right, let's go. Don't have anything in the yard yet. Though if Ketramos gets countered, then I mean, I guess we could follow up with this. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Let me go ahead and just play an untapped land, just in case they have one of the counters that like makes you pay 2. Okay, they didn't, but you never know. There's Namor. I knew he'd be around somewhere. Pass the turn. I'm gonna bounce my stuff. I mean, the fun part about Namor is you just get to play Magic and you get to make more Merfolk, which is always a cool thing. Okay, sure. You talked me into it. I will block. I think every point matters at this point, so don't want to take anything for granted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does this need? 5? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's try it and see what the opponent's thinking, or as maybe bounce spells or something. Nothing. Okay. Well, we have one flanker in the yard. I guess that's something. Yeah. I mean, we could at least scry a few times with it. It's not the best use of the card by any stretch, but it's mostly fine. We could wait. How many cards do you have in your graveyard? Just 2? Nah, we'd rather scry first. Darkness Crystal, maybe. All right. Sure. We can also get where we can just blink our Cutsel's flanker every turn. So, you know, that's something. No blocks. All right. Mind Spring. Okay. Let's scry again. Visa, sure. Why not? At least you do something. And we will attack. Actually, you know what? We won't attack. We're better off blocking here, actually. I think I'm all right with that. And then if we get something under it, like we could just have ourselves in a Tumor or whatever. So that seems fine. Let's try this first. And I'm actually going to exile the opponent's graveyard. Okay, what you want to do? I think we just block. Like, whatever. Just to make sure we kill it. And then we get it under the crystal. Opponent has so many cards right now. Oh, they're looking at bouncing something, I think. Oh, they're just discarding? Crazy. Ah, I see. You're playing some Summon Leviathan. Yeah, let's just scry. I think they have bounce spells ready, so... Oh, geez. That is not what we want to see at all. How do we move this forward? Oh, wait. It has to be as a sorcery, right? No, this isn't even as a sorcery? Oh, crazy. All these abilities tend to usually be sorcery speed. That's funny. Let's play Biza? I mean, we get a card. It's kind of the only real benefit, but it's something. Then maybe next turn we just blink it to get a card every turn till we start making Atumas. There's something. Not mad at that. Okay. I think we do want to try to get these Summon Leviathans out of the way, though. Let's go ahead and play an Atuma. Why is it making me manually pay for some stuff today? That's very weird. Oh, we're one short? Yeah, well, this time it's correct. Never mind. The opponent has to be sitting on some amount of counters, right? Because it feels weird if they're not. Okay. Are we gonna bounce something? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe their plan is to play Aetherrise? So let's not attack with Ketramos. Oh, Flood Pitch Grounder. Yeah, sure, I guess. Explains where the mana was going, though. Why they were leaving mana up. All right, what else we got going on? Oh, they're counting mana, seeing what the situation is. Here's kind of a fun thing, right? If they do actually play a Summon Leviathan, we can just make Merfolk. Like, as silly as that sounds. But that's a thing that can happen. All right, I guess we try a Deadly Cover-Up, because why not? Remove this thing. If there's a counter, we see it here, right? If it's like 3 steps ahead or something. I think if they counter and just play Summon Leviathan, I think our plan is still... I don't know. Maybe we take their Leviathans. I don't know. That was weird. What was that about? Oh, they have Harmonized Crescendo and Namor and left in the graveyard. Oh, there's no other ones? Oh, must be all in your hand. Yep, there you go. All right. I mean, we lost Ketramos, but we get to start copying their dudes, and that seems reasonable. I don't hate it. Their hand can bounce stuff back to their hand, but I don't know. I mean, what's funny is we can tide binder their stuff. This is going to be a weird situation here. Draw, then discard. Sure. We probably want to get rid of that at some point. Namor, you got it. I mean, if you're going to bounce it, now's the time to bounce it. Yep, I was going to say, that's your window where we don't get any value from it. I mean, at this point, we might as well just thin out our deck, too, because we just got too many lands. And nothing crazy in the opponent's hand, so, I mean, if we can find... Like, come on, let's draw a Dr. Doom or something. All right, that's the next best thing, I suppose. I mean, unless they got a counter, they knew we were going to play it again, so it's whatever. All right. Then a Tuma. What's funny, though, is... Oh, no, you get a card from that. Yeah, because it doesn't have to be tapped. It just says when it attacks. Oh, geez, really? All right, well... Let's just pass. Dr. Dooms, where are you? I'm going to bounce it again. We're going to get something from here. What do we want? A Tuma? Probably the best thing. They play a Namor. What is it equal to the number of Merfolk you control? All right. All right. That should get us there, right? I mean, sure, whatever. Man, we did not draw Doctor Doom or what's his name? Luke Cage this whole time. All right, so I feel a little bad about this because, I mean, I guess technically we played Dark Deeds, so we drew that and we drew the Soul Stone, or I mean the Mind Stone. But that's really it. We didn't see. I was really hoping to get Doctor Doom in these games, or get to do the fun like Luke Cage tricks or whatever. But we didn't. We didn't get either one of those. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. We tried. We tried, but we drew so many lands. You know, so which I guess if you're playing control, that's what you want at the end of the day. But yeah, I was hoping maybe get Doctor Doom and then we copy it and we draw a bunch of cards and do some shenanigans. But otherwise, I mean, the deck did what you expected it to, right? It's a good control-y Ketramos deck. Not really a surprise. It does what you want. I mean, we made a couple of changes early on, and it worked out. I think it played the way we wanted it to. So yeah, I don't know. There's really not much to say about this. I mean, we've seen Doctor Doom in some other decks already, both ours and the opponents. So we know Doctor Doom's a good card and that works, right? Nothing wrong with that. I think the question here is something like Luke Cage worth playing in this sort of list? The answer is probably not, but you also don't necessarily want 4 Biza either. So, I mean, and you can't play a 5th because rules don't allow it. So having something else quality at 4 is probably okay. I think that's reasonable. But obviously, all the other cards are just good cards that work with Ketramos, right? We're not shocked to see those. But somebody said, by the way, if you played a mono blue deck, I am seated. It's probably not going to happen unless it's like Merfolk or something. But yeah, this is actually pretty good. If you want an update to Ketramos, I think Doctor Doom fits in here perfectly. Maybe not on Luke Cage. Verdict's out on that. I'll let y'all decide. But yeah, I will say this though. The Darkness Crystal was the stones. Like, that card was so good in the games we played, which is interesting because I played it in another deck about a week ago by the time you're watching this video, maybe 10 days. And it was good in that deck also. So it makes me wonder why more people aren't playing the Darkness Crystal. Because, man, this card making everything cheaper and just giving you not just free bodies, but bigger bodies than when you took them. That's kind of wild. So, yeah, I don't really know. And it kind of contributes to Ketrimos, right? When things die, they're getting exiled. So you don't have to play as many exile effects. You can just be destroying things. And it works with that too. So, yeah, so I don't know. But either way, I'm going to leave this list over up on Moxfield so y'all can have some fun with it. Do what you want. But that's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.